Time out.
Joey! Time out, Joey! You gotta love it.
So we're gonna skip
Write
that.
that. No worries.
Time out.
Time out.
All right, y'all. Here we go with the timeout letter
I
for
need to buy me a whistle so I can blow it.
All right.
the timeout letter for today. This is a very interesting letter. It's very calming compared to what we normally do, and I think this will be good. All right, and this is from a fan.
Ooh.
Like this is from someone who really knows
us
and made some comments about that.
Really?
So here we go.
What did they say about that?
Well, not really.
Heart.
Dear Drive Crew, first of all, let me say I'm a huge fan of Afternoon Drive.
Thank you.
Y'all
thank
keep
you.
me laughing and grooving on my way home from work. I'm hoping you and the crew can help me and my hubby with a little advice. I am a happily married woman in my late 40s, and my husband and I have been together for 23 beautiful years. We're best friends, still make each other laugh, and genuinely enjoy each other's company. Our marriage is rock solid, but now we're getting a bit older, and we're looking to add some extra sizzle to our sex life. We're not bored, but we want to keep things fresh, fun, and spicy. My husband isn't always able to catch your show, but we sometimes check out the video on YouTube together. And I told him it would be fun to write you all and ask for advice. He said he's game, so don't let me down. We've already tried a few things to shake it up. We've had a blast with some playful role playing.
Okay.
Think me as a sassy nurse and him as my quote unquote patient. Corny, but we couldn't stop giggling. We also carved a dedicated date night with candles, massage oils, and romantic vibes.
Yes.
Oh, and we even got one of those spicy card games that had us both blushing and cracking up. Those were wins, but we're hungry for more ideas to keep the spark alive. So, Drive Crew, I'm turning to you all because you always keep it 100 and you know how to have a good time. What are some creative, tasteful, we're not angels, ways we can turn up the heat? And maybe something we haven't thought of or a fun twist on what we're already doing. We're open to suggestions that keep it sexy, but nothing too wild. We're not going to a Diddy party. Look, then they said that before G Money did. Just enough to make us feel like we're in our 20s again. Hit us with your best ideas, and I know the crew and listeners will have some gems to share. Grateful to you all, spicy and still in love. First of all, before we do this, thank you. Thank you very much for following us for all these months. And we definitely do appreciate it. And it makes us feel good to know that people are enjoying us on their ride home. Because that's why we do this, to give you something for your drive home.
I got something.
I wasn't finished, but go on.
No, finish first before I get into it.
So now I forgot what the fuck I was saying. So go ahead, Miss Peaches.
My bad. Because if I don't, okay.
Yeah, I know how I am. If I don't get a chance to finish saying, I'm gonna forget it. So go ahead.
Yeah. So what you can do, there's this thing called the dining in the dark experience, where you sit in a dark room and the food is served to you to heighten all of your senses, being able to enjoy your meal, and then you can carry that over after the meal to home, to where you all can take turns being blindfolded and tasting different foods with each other, and then that can be carried on to a pleasurable dice game that tells you what to do with the roll of the dice.
Okay. All right, that sounds kind of interesting. We don't want to get nobody no heart attack, so that's good. I think that when you hit a certain age, and especially they say they've been married 23 years, so I think one of the hardest things about being with somebody for X amount of years is the familiarity. And it's normal to kind of want something to spice it up, but you don't want to go too crazy, and I understand that. So I would suggest, like you said, you got the role playing stuff down pat. Take it to another level. Go outside of the house and pick each other up. Like pretend that you don't know each other. Go to a bar.
Amen.
That is so cute.
Pick each other up. And just have fun with that, and pretend like y'all just meeting. This is like a first time
have your
to
own
meet.
marital one night stand.
Yeah, that it's just that's Excuse me, what?
Your own marital
That's you.
one night stand.
Oh, me?
What you say?
Oh, I said when
It
I
sound
have a
like his
man.
ass cut off his mic and
He did.
everything.
He did.
I said when I have a man, I'm gonna do that, like a little, like
Yeah,
like
no.
we at a bar and then he come up to me and try to,
No, but
give me-
no, you can't. But
Oh.
anybody else is welcome to try that. But it's that's
Wow.
something that'll give you, that'll kind of spice it up a little bit, and it'll just, it's almost like voyeurism, because
Yes.
you're out there around other people. It's not just playing doctor in the house. You're having some fun like that. I got
Right,
one
and
more.
The best part is like feeling like you're gonna get caught.
Well, I mean, that's nothing to get caught at, but yeah,
Right,
yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? It's like out
Yeah.
there trying to be sneaky and quiet and trying not to bring attention to yourself and trying not to get caught. Stuff like that. It's exciting.
I got one other one that I was thinking of right now that kind of fits into something we were talking about earlier.
Go for it.
Go to something like a sporting event
Ooh.
with your significant other, and just especially if you're somewhere where it's like cold, and get you a
split
big huge blanket. And then just enjoy each other under the blanket. I mean, that's something that's and that is something that
Okay,
it can be like the fear of getting caught or something like that would bring it on. So, all right, what you got, Miss Tito?
Okay, so you said feel like you in your 20s. I got
Ooh,
two.
you are your 20s, so
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, I don't know if this is a good idea, but have sex outside.
Oh, we get it.
Yeah, like that's really spicy. That's
Some
like, oh, hold on,
exhibitionism.
like, oh, am I gonna get caught?
Yeah,
You ain't
some
gotta do nothing like
exhibitionism.
too
Like some
a
wild
place that's
stuff.
too crazy. You know what I'm saying? It could just be like
In your car.
a parking lot, like or in your car. You know what I'm saying? Like something like that. Or I was thinking maybe like blindfold each other and do like a little feather action.
That'd be nice.
That's pretty cute. So
That's really
yeah,
cute.
That's what I get.
That's really cute.
You didn't like
Tito.
those? You didn't
I
those,
like
G?
those, Tito.
That
That
was
was
good,
really cute.
yeah.
I like those.
Any suggestions, Miss Tink?
Kathy, I think actually brought up something that I did for Vaughn.
Wait a
I did
minute.
a
Before you do that,
No, let her
before you
speak.
do that,
Let her
do you
speak.
see what Vaughn put up in?
Yes, I see what
Okay,
Vaughn
all right, go
put
ahead.
up here,
Go
and
ahead.
I seen it.
Oh my
Probably
gosh,
before-
Vaughn.
All right, go ahead. All right.
But I made like a couple of things he had never had before. And then like my parents were in on it. So one of them came to my house and picked up Ray, and the other one had him so that I could actually do
Set up.
everything. And my sister came and helped me set up and everything. And then he walked in the house and it was just candles all over the place.
Wow.
And we had dinner.
That's
But
beautiful.
it completely caught him off guard.
Most
Yeah,
women
that's
don't.
nice.
Most women don't realize that even though men aren't known to like real romantic stuff like that, but we do get a kick out of it. Like we love to be filled wanted
Mhm.
more than you all think we do. So and we might not enjoy flowers like y'all do, but to be given flowers or to be surprised like that, that's a big turn on for us.
Yeah, and this food on here, some threesomes are cool if done right.
Yeah.
So anyway,
Yeah.
Moving on.
Well, wait, no, nothing. Go ahead.
I mean,
Moving
that's what they
on.
like in their relationship.
Reenact
and that's-
old scenarios from your past,
Yep.
like where you first met.
Okay,
That was
that's
nice.
also what
one.
Mr. Tink said. See, he can think with the right side of his brain.
Yeah, so that was
It's just be the left side that take over most of the time.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I like that, reenact old
Yeah,
scenarios.
that's a
That's
nice
cool.
one.
That's cute.
That's cool.
Y'all having good ideas.
Like for anybody that's I mean, sometimes you get bored with the same thing over
Mhm.
again. And and there's nothing wrong with that. It's just life. And you'll get into a
You
habit.
didn't have to say all that, sir.
Who, me?
Him.
Oh,
You see,
okay. Keep going, brother.
Open the-
I'll read it in a
wow.
minute.
Oh my goodness.
You get into a habit, and you
and you gonna tell him keep going.
sometimes you don't realize you
What's
get into a
wrong
habit.
with you?
So you can ask some married couples, especially married couples that's been together for a while, and without them getting too extreme, they can give you a breakdown of their sex life. They'll
Yep.
be like, okay, we start with this, go here, go this, flip her
my
over,
God,
go
no.
this, go this. And because it's become
it's
so
routine.
routine,
Yeah, routine.
it's become so routine that that's what they know, and that's what they do, and it's almost like unconsciously,
Yep.
I'm gonna do this for 15 seconds or 15 minutes.
Like brushing your teeth.
and then I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna do that, and then she gonna do this,
Yeah.
and then that, and you're not doing it in a negative way. You're not, it's not like you're rushing to be done. It's just it's become a routine, and I think once you break that routine and do something different, like opening up the door in lingerie, or something like that. Me personally, I've never been a
And
lingerie
then you gonna
person.
take her
his
comment
his
and-
statement and
But
put
no,
it on
no, no. I
air.
was just saying that because I've never been a lingerie person. I've never been attracted to the look of lingerie. Only because, and this is my personal my personal belief, that as good as the lingerie looks, like I've never been one to want you to pay that much money for lingerie, because as good as the lingerie look, the
You're
less
just
it's going to be
tear
on
it
you.
off,
Yeah.
right. You're just gonna.
I
Tear it
never
off.
was a lingerie person. I don't know. Like I said, to me, there's nothing sexier than boy shorts and a wife beater. That's sexy.
I hear
to me.
so many men say
That is just so
I-
sexy
that-
to me.
I hear that a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
from people.
And that to me, that's
I can't
worth
say
more.
for me. I hear that a lot from other people.
From other, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Let me hurry up and clean that up.
what do you mean?
Because I said I hear that a lot, but then I had to reiterate, like, not for myself, but I hear that for other people.
But so, all right, not getting too deep into y'all your thing that Mr. Tink is reliving on our social media platform.
Seriously.
He probably smiling now.
Yes.
But I'm gonna ask you a question, and I don't want you to get too specific with this, but the next day, didn't it just feel like a whole different situation? I mean, it was like everybody, it felt like a weight was lifted.
I mean, that night we ended up going out and everything. We went out to go dancing and everything.
Went
That night.
dancing.
Mhm.
Wow, that's cool.
And that wasn't even part of the plan. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
Yeah,
that's
y'all,
it.
I
And we
finished
just-
kind of early, but go on. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But it
But
made
you
feel
also
like
had
you were more connected, right?
But you also
Yeah.
had an opportunity, because like in y'all situation, taking away the kids for a
Yeah.
night
Right.
was probably, you
The
know,
best part.
yeah.
Anytime
Yeah.
anybody take away all the kids.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
It gave y'all a chance. See, and like I said, for a married couple with children, I
Makes
could
it
see
harder.
how I don't want to say kids cramp your style.
They do.
I'm not saying that. I'm definitely not
FTK.
saying that.
Our
but-
6-year-old is a mommy's girl and a daddy's girl. At
Yeah.
the same time.
I could see,
7-year-old.
especially knowing your kid, at least one of your kids that always wants to be up under both of y'all.
Right.
You're right.
She the
Any moment that you can get a break from that, and you can be husband and wife instead of mommy and daddy, I guess that's a good thing. And I'm guessing from these people that wrote us, because they're in their mid to late 40s, they might not have that type of mommy situation,
Right.
mommy and daddy situation going on.
So y'all got a little more. Well, I don't know how much time
Well,
they got.
so
Yeah.
they might be
have a little
empty
more time.
nesters.
Yeah,
Right.
they might be, or they might
be
have their
empty
kids late. We don't know,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
saying. I think if you all can, sometimes especially with the another advice I would give, and this was something I would give to the husband, switch roles. If she's always cooking, then you cook. If she comes home and you got dinner ready, you got the music playing and stuff like that, give her something that she doesn't normally see.
Right.
That's always a plus in
Yeah.
my opinion. That's always something that you can do to kind of spice it up a little bit. There's a lot of like adult groups that might not, I don't mean certain adult groups. There's a lot of adult groups, a lot of adults get together and they do certain things. And I don't mean Diddy parties, but they do certain
Right. They
things
do
together.
couple-centric-
They do stuff like that.
couple-centric
Yeah.
activities.
Yeah, that's always probably a good thing.
Yeah,
Like
that's
I
nice.
personally wouldn't, because I'm not
You're not social.
I'm not a sociable person, but I could see how being around, especially if you're around your kids all the time, I can see how being around like-minded people, just being adults for 3-4 hours can be real, invigorating to your relationship.
Mr. Tink said, yeah, it was more so don't rush the inevitable. We are going to get to it, but let's enjoy this time, just us.
Yeah.
And then he said, yes, G, yes. That is a good one. Switch roles.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna get in trouble for that, but yeah.
Because she's
Yeah.
gonna be ready for you to do some
Yeah.
extra stuff now.